This is the performance summary for Weekly Reversion for the week ending on June 13th. Let's start by inputting the starting and ending balances. So the starting balance would be the one on Friday, June 6th. And the ending balance is on June 13th. So not a bad week. The strategy was up $310 last week, which is a percentage gain of 1.08%. So now let's go through these trades. First one was Costco, where it lost 2.19% in the portfolio. And so the strategy is a dip buying strategy. So it was picking up on this weakness here, and it got in here on the Monday, got out here on the Friday for a loss. And Costco over the long term is a very nice looking chart, quite smooth. Next trade was McDonald's, where it was down a little bit, negative 0.6% last week. And it's had a bit of weakness over the past few weeks, and so we bought here and sold here. And the long-term chart looks like this for McDonald's. It's going back to 1988. Next one was MO, which is Altria. There we made some money. It was up 1.1%. So here's the weakness that the strategy picked up on and got in here and sold here for a profit. And over the long term, Altria looks like this. The next trade was Tesla, and that was a really huge trade. It was up almost 14% in the portfolio, but it was allocated at 15% instead of the full 20%. The strategy on occasion, when a stock is extremely volatile, such as Tesla is, it'll start to pare back the exposure in order to limit risk. So it was allocated 15% instead of the full 20%. And this is what the trade looked like. So Tesla has been pretty weak in the prior weeks. And so it bought here on the Monday and it popped back up very strongly. And so we sold here on Friday. And here's the Tesla chart long term going back to 2010. And the last trade was Walmart, where we lost 3.04% in the portfolio. And this is what the Walmart trade looked like. So there was a bit of weakness last week in Walmart, which flagged it as a pick for the week. And so the strategy entered here and sold here for a loss. And long term, this is Walmart, going back to 1998. Okay, now let's input the ending balance into the cumulative tab. And this is what the equity curve looks like since going live in June 2024. The yellow line is the equity curve had we been trading the current version of the strategy since the beginning. And the gray line is the actual balance in the account. And that includes version 1 and version 2 of the strategy. And so over the long term, this is going back to 1994. Long term, the strategy has an annualized rate of return of around 20% compared to the benchmark S&P, which is around 8.5%. And year to date, or month to date, the strategy is up 3.3%, putting it at 10.1% year to date. And this is how the equity curve looks for Weekly Reversion, purple line, and the gray line is the benchmark S&P 500. So that's the performance summary for the week ending June 13th for Weekly Reversion. If you want to learn more about how the strategy works, please visit my website. Link is in the description box below. Thank you.